They're watching.
Why does he sit like that? Sorry.
Do you edit these at all?
No,
This will all be in
I
it.
post them directly.
Do
What?
people like actually watch live?
Yeah,
Is it going
Like
now?
how many
Oh,
people?
we're live?
we're live.
Oh, like live?
We are currently live. There's no one watching, which happens a lot, but we're
Oh.
currently live.
Oh, shit. Oh, no. Oh, shoot.
You can curse.
That's okay.
You can swear. You can profane the Lord all you want. Okay. I'm gonna wait until the timer says a minute. Is everyone comfortable? Everyone feeling good?
This is lovely.
I'm actually in a silly movie.
Is the AC too much for anybody? Because I can't control it.
Is
You
it not
can in
working?
here?
I think the
Oh, I
temperature is very
Don't
pleasant.
care. I don't care to press the buttons.
I'm nervous, but it's okay.
You're nervous? Why are you nervous?
I'm nervous in a good way.
Have you never been in front of a camera before? Like in this capacity?
I can replace you right now.
I
No,
do not have questions written for you.
You can answer those, Sean.
I mean,
To be fair, Sam also does not know what he's going to get asked. Okay. Good evening. I am Kyle Gresco. Kyle M. Gresco, your host as always. Today's date is August the 29th in the year of our Lord 2021. It is a Sunday evening, a very pleasant Sunday evening, if I may say so myself. Last night we had some very loud thunderstorms. I was very afraid. Don't worry, my sheets were not soiled. It's a great night tonight. We have a new set, as I'm sure you can see. We had plans, our production team had plans to put a fire up on the TV like we used to do back in season 1 for any of you old heads out there. Unfortunately, that did not happen because we did not put enough time and effort into it, and we probably don't have the functions necessary to make that happen. However, we're still here. We have a new set. Season 4, episode 1 was last week, and we had a new set for that one too. We've decided to change the set to this one because I liked it more. You'll notice that tonight we are not listening to anything, also because we are not on the usual set. I think I'd like to just get into it. Tonight we have a very special guest. He lives down the hall from me. Before we introduce the guest, of course, we also have a studio audience for the first time. Can I hear it from my studio audience? We have a studio audience for the first time, and by first time I mean probably like the third time, but we're still doing it. And so I'd like to just introduce our guest. Our guest is down the hall from me. He lives in one of the rooms down the hall from me. His roommate is Cooper, and his name is Sam. Can I hear it from Sam, everybody? Come on down. Yes, Sam! Sam, how are you feeling tonight?
I'm feeling amazing.
Why?
Because I'm here with you, man. And
That
I've
sucks.
been waiting to be on the show for a whole week.
You have?
A whole week.
Now, when did you first hear about the show?
I believe I was playing cornhole, and your fellow roommate Nate was like, "Oh, Kyle has a talk show on YouTube," and I was very curious. I've always wanted to be on a talk show, and now I'm here.
You have wanted to always be on the talk
Yeah.
show?
Dreams come true.
In which
man.
capacity? Would you like to be the host?
No.
Why not?
Dude, what's the fun of being a host? You tell me.
Why would you ask me that? If you don't want to be the
That's
host,
all I'm asking, because I'm genuinely curious.
Well,
I'm curious.
but now you're doing the thing the host does. The host asks the questions.
But I think
So I think you have a natural knack for it.
I think in conversations, both people need to ask questions. How else the conversation will flow?
Why are you asking me the questions if you don't want to be the host?
All right.
Do you have a list? Do you want to use my list?
I don't want to do it.
All right. Should we use my list now? Should we get started?
That's up to you as the
Do you,
host.
okay, before we get started, do you have any books you would like to promote? Maybe ones that you've authored.
I don't currently.
You
but
haven't written any books?
They're in the works.
They're in the works.
I have a couple.
What's your first book going to be on, Sam?
Black holes in the universe.
Black holes in the universe.
Yes.
Why?
Straight theoretical stuff, but it'll be groundbreaking. I swear.
It's going to be groundbreaking. All right, let's dig into this. Where are you from? Are you from the Earth?
I'm from. I'm from Earth. King of Prussia, Pennsylvania, actually, right outside of Philadelphia.
That's right. That's
Whoop,
on
whoop.
Earth.
Yeah, we have the biggest.
Any
mall.
Pennsylvanians in here?
We actually have the biggest mall in the country in my town.
You know, malls are dying.
They might be, but
They're
we still have the biggest one.
For like 2 more weeks.
Maybe.
Do you like where you're from?
Yeah, I do like it.
You do?
Yes.
You like going to the big mall?
The big mall? No, I don't like the big mall.
Okay, I have a question.
Okay.
So where I'm from,
Okay.
when a dog dies, the parents say they went to a dog down south, or not to a dog, a farm down south. And then I heard in New York they say they went to the Great Big Farm upstate. When your dog dies, does it go to the Great Big Mall?
No, it does not go to the Great Big Mall.
Where does it go?
It dies.
Heaven?
No, maybe. Dude, I mean, do you?
How do you feel about your dog, Sam?
I like my dogs.
Is your dog a good dog?
My dog is. I have 2 dogs actually.
Do your dogs believe in Jesus Christ?
See, I cannot determine that for them. I can't.
But you can ask them. You can be like, hey,
I could ask.
what's your
them.
dog's name?
Do dogs have their own Jesus, or is it the same Jesus?
I assume it would be the same Jesus.
You think so? I would think there'd be a dog Jesus.
Why?
Why are we so special to have just a human Jesus?
Because
Why are we
we're the
that
ones that
special?
can. This is irrelevant. And now you're not in Philadelphia anymore, are you?
No, we are in Charlottesville right now.
We are.
Yeah.
We are in Chincoteague. How do you like Chincoteague?
What is Chincoteague?
It's our city.
Is that actually a thing?
Yeah.
Wait, really?
Chincoteague, Virginia.
Oh,
It's where the
I'm
University of
learning that now.
Virginia is.
Okay. I like it here.
Do you like
nice.
it here?
It's hot.
It is hot.
Yeah.
It's been very humid. Do you like the humidity, Sam?
I don't like the humidity actually.
That's cringe.
No, I'd rather it not be humid.
Moving on. What is your most proud moment? What are you most prideful of in this life so far?
Being on this podcast.
No.
Yeah.
Pick a better answer.
No, it's this right here, right now.
You haven't done
This
this
is
yet.
the.
You are currently
nothing
doing
about
this. Pick a better answer. You are being streamed live to one person.
Alright, to this one person issue, my biggest accomplishment ever is Kyle asking me to be on this talk show.
You asked me to be.
And then you replied yes. And texted me today, do you want to be on the show?
That's true, because it was like 3 hours ago and I needed to write this and I didn't know where you were.
Well, I was somewhere.
Little look behind the
I was
camera.
in Chincoteague.
Sam lives, you're still in Chincoteague.
Chincoteague.
Sam lives, so I live over there. And Sam lives a little bit more that way.
A little bit.
And so I thought, oh, if I need to figure out where Sam is to ask him questions about the show and maybe give him a little bit of prep, I should go knock on his door. And so that I did, and he was not there. So I texted him, because we live in the 21st century and we don't have landlines in the dorms. And he didn't respond for another 2 hours.
Okay, to my defense, I'm a very bad
Do those
texter.
pajama pants have pockets?
Yes, they did.
Then why wasn't your phone in them?
It was. Okay. I saw your text. I was like, I'm gonna reply to this in 5 minutes. But in my mind, I forgot about it. And I remembered in the middle of doing something, I was like, I'm gonna text Hal back. And I did that. That's my bad though, I'll admit.
So what are you most proud of?
I thought we answered this question already.
I didn't like your answer.
Okay, let me think for a second.
Okay.
You're putting me on the spot.
Yes, because you weren't here to do prep.
Well, I was here to do prep.
You were showering up until about 3 minutes
Okay.
before
All
production.
right, let me think. Proudest moment. That's
Shout
a
out
hard
to the
question.
showers; they keep us clean.
Okay. My proudest moment, I'll say graduating high school
Graduating high school.
because I reached my goals of doing well, and I worked really hard for it. So I'll say graduating high school.
I'm proud of you for that.
Good answer.
What's this? We have another addition to our studio audience. It's Ryan. Okay, no, okay. Ryan will not be a guest on this show. So, your most prideful moment is graduating high school.
Yeah.
How'd you do it?
A lot of hard work studying. And
Can you be more specific?
Okay.
What did you study?
What did I study?
What did you study?
Okay. Try my favorite class.
No, your least favorite class. The
My
one you had to
least-
work hardest in.
Okay. I would say Spanish or
Spanish.
physics.
Physics.
Physics I did not like.
Do you like physics?
No.
Why
I
don't
said-
you
I said
like
I didn't like
physics?
physics.
I don't care. Why didn't you like physics?
Because the problems were annoying, and then like the way our physics class worked is like a 50% was good. So there was a lot of failure involved in physics. I don't know. Physics. I'm just looking at your model.
Wasn't that how we learned that?
Yeah, but it was difficult.
So is your second most proud moment becoming a Metcalf menace?
Third. Because
Third.
second, well, first is the podcast.
Better not say
The
the
talk show's first. Of
Say it.
course. I'm honored to be
The
here.
podcast-
You should be honored that I'm honored to be here. Think about that.
You called it a podcast.
Talk show, podcast. I mean,
You're
if people are
clearly-
listening, okay.
You're clearly a fake fan. We've done multiple episodes where the sole topic has been how much of a podcast this is not.
Okay, but think about this. Think about this.
The audience thinks that's
If I'm
funny.
listening to the talk show and I walk away,
Are you currently listening to the talk show?
No, I'm
Sam?
on the talk show. If I listen to the talk show,
So
I
you're
walk
not
away,
listening to what
I'm not
I'm
watching
saying?
it. It becomes a podcast.
No.
Yes.
If you walk
Yes,
out of
no.
the okay, say this is our living room, and back there is the kitchen. Hello, kitchen.
Shit.
Hi, kitchen. Okay,
Nice kitchen.
this is the living room.
Yes.
We have couches that we don't, but if we did, the TV. Who's your favorite talk show host other than me?
Ooh. Jimmy Fallon.
We'll say Conan. Say Conan's on TV.
Okay.
And we have a nice open living plan because that's the style nowadays.
Of course.
And so we go into our kitchen and we leave Conan on the TV. Is Conan now a podcast?
I'm sure he has a podcast.
He does have a podcast. That's not the
So
point. It's
it's
called
important.
Conan O'Brien Needs a Friend.
Is it his talk show? Wait, no. Just thought.
No, it's completely different.
Are you sure about that?
Yes, this is what we listen to when we go on road trips. Conan O'Brien's talk show is very different from his podcast.
You can make your talk show a podcast.
I could, but I don't.
You can keep
All
both.
this to say, what does it mean to you to be a Metcalf menace?
It means a lot. Honestly, going into this, I knew absolutely nobody. No one. From
Nobody?
University of Virginia. No, because no one from my school went here.
Do
So,
they all not pass high school? Not graduate high school?
I mean, I'm sure some of them didn't, but some of them did, and they went to different schools.
That's okay.
That's
We'll get it
some
next time.
Yeah, we'll get them next time. But I don't know, everyone's been super nice. I met so many people. Our roommate Cooper, who's not here right now to support me. It's like, he's right here. Cooper was hiding. He was not.
I have a direct line of sight.
I couldn't see
He
Cooper. I
is
thought he was
sitting
smart.
right there. He has his hat on.
Cooper's been nice too.
He is visually from Rhode Island. And you
from
said
Rhode
he
Island.
wasn't there.
Yeah, he's there now. I see him.
Is Cooper your favorite Metcalf menace other than
I'm
me?
not. Ooh. What am I supposed to say to that?
Preferably a name.
I can't do that. That's why I try to make me.
Well,
conscious.
keep in mind, only about half of them are here right now.
All
So only half
I will
of them
say. I will
you
say
up.
Cooper is. Yeah, sure.
Cooper is your favorite?
Yeah.
Get him, boys.
He's my roommate. I mean, like, what am I supposed to say?
I don't know. I was kind of hoping you'd say me.
Well, you said other than me. You did. That's
Obviously,
a
other than
question.
yourself.
Like, you said other than me, like as you. You said who's your favorite roommate other than
Sam,
me.
I'm gonna move on. 'cause
So
you're
I
not
assumed you
making
were talking
any
about
sense.
yourself.
Sam, you said you didn't like physics.
Yes. I do
So,
not like physics.
I'm gonna extrapolate this to take the meaning that you don't really like. No, I'm not gonna say that. That'll make you sound stupid. Do you like space, Sam?
I do like.
Are you a
space.
big fan of space?
I love space. It's interesting. I'm taking astronomy class.
You are taking astronomy.
Stars, galaxies. and
How many
universe.
facts have you learned?
A lot of facts, but one good fact.
Only one?
Well, maybe a couple good
Do you
facts,
need to
but one
work?
good
Do you need to
fact.
study more for astronomy?
We've had 2 classes.
You've had 2 classes.
2 classes.
What is your favorite astronomy fact?
Okay, hear me out. All right, we have.
Oh. Well, how far can we see? Because I can see.
We can
like,
see just about
Like if
14
I'm standing
billion
up
light
on like
years.
the 3rd floor, I can probably see all the way to Oakland.
It's like 14 billion light years. But
That's
there's
pretty
a
far.
lot more.
I
There's a
have
lot
good
more in the
eyes.
universe, but we
Oh.
don't know. We don't know. That's my laundry. Let me just. We're good now. We're good now. Okay. Yeah. What was that?
Sam, how many galaxies are there in the observable?
You gotta guess.
12?
12.
Higher or lower? Lower.
Higher.
6.
For sure. 6. Okay.
17 maybe?
You gotta bump that up, man.
By how much?
A lot.
By like 170 billion maybe?
Maybe a little more than that.
190 billion?
A little less than that.
169 billion?
There's 180 billion
Billion
galaxies.
what? Dinosaurs?
Galaxies are
Galaxies.
in our observable universe.
Well,
How do you wrap your head around that?
I
We are
don't,
so
I don't
tiny.
understand what you mean.
What do you not understand?
Well, you said it was big, but like if the galaxies are big and the universe is also big,
The universe is so big.
they're like the same size. Hold on, wait. We have an interjection from Ryan.
National Geographic.
Ryan, I said you wouldn't be on the talk show, but come on in. Let me read this. Sam,
So
I
wrong.
want you to guess how far off. Because all weekend, you
I-
were making us guess how many galaxies there are in the observable universe.
Okay, let me interject here. This is I'm just going off my astronomy teacher.
Your astronomy professor sucks. How many galaxies are there in the
I don't want to
observable
answer this
universe?
now. I'm not going to show so much.
Do you at least want to guess how far off you were?
No, I don't. I don't know if I want to know.
Do you want me to just tell you?
No, I don't know, man.
You already look like you're on the verge of tears. Should
I
just-
might cry.
You might cry. Oh, you're gonna need to cry a lot of tears to make up for the 2 trillion galaxies you forgot.
Okay, I said the observable universe. Did I say observable universe?
Yeah.
Added to existing Hubble observations, their results suggested such galaxies make up 90% of the total, leading to an estimate that there may be up to 2 trillion.
So I was
In the
on the
observable universe.
down. I was on the underside of the estimate.
Do you know how far off a billion is from a trillion?
No, it's pretty far off, but
Yeah, it's big.
all right, multiply it by one.
Thank you, Ryan.
Multiply it by 10.
Multiply it by 1.
10. Multiply by 10.
By 10, you still are off by 20 billion galaxies.
Okay, think about it. It's better to
You are
underestimate
still
than
off by
overestimate.
1/9 of the galaxies you thought there were.
Okay, I underestimated, but that's better than overestimated. I underdelivered.
Yeah.
Well,
I don't want to talk about that. This is depressing.
this is no longer your most proud moment.
This is no longer. This is a proud moment, but we might have to knock it down like to number 2.
Under,
We talked about this.
yeah, but
Graduating. I mean,
graduating high school.
Yeah.
Do you still not like physics?
I don't. Yeah.
Do you now not like astronomy?
I like astronomy, but
Why?
It's cool to see how tiny we actually are.
Are you a very small man?
I am small compared to the universe.
Are you small compared to like me? Like, could I beat you in a fight?
I don't know, man. I've never seen a fight. I've never been in a fight.
You've never been in a fight? I've been in a fight. I lost.
Wait, why did in a fight?
It was an accident.
You gotta elaborate.
I'll tell you later. I don't want to tell this story on camera. My parents don't know I got in a fight. I told him the story. All right.
How bad did you lose?
Oh, well, I didn't throw a single punch.
It's not a fight.
Were you getting bullied at the time?
Incidentally, but not by the same person. All right. Everyone say good job, Sam.
Oh, that's it.
Please, get out. I have to do the outro. Okay, I'll sign autographs later.
Oh, those are my toes.
Don't put your toes in frame.
They were.
No one wants to see your dirty little toes. All right. Thank you, everyone, for watching the 2nd episode of season 4. That was Sam Schwartz of my dorm. He goes to the University of Virginia. He's all right. He lifts. He's got abs. I have a picture of him that anyone wants to see. I screenshot it. All right. Again, I'd like to apologize for the change of set. I know that you guys really like when we have something on the record player, and I know the record player is not here. Ideally, next time I'll put it right here because I now realize there's a cord right there. In the meantime, I think we'll probably continue this format of having the people from the dorm because, you know, our characters are getting kind of stale, and also I left them all 3 hours away. So I'll try to introduce some new people, do some fun things, and maybe even get a video editing software on my new computer. That's all for tonight. Good night, gamers, and I'll see you around. I really could have gotten someone else to turn this on. That was good.